Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Calathis. Buries it from three.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Pulls up on the wing. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. James finds Brown. Here's Calathis. There's the three. Jones grabs the board. Brown with the steal. And just about a minute into this first quarter, Calathis. Three-pointer, no good. Calathis has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. To the paint. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Shot's good by James.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Ntilikina. They get the rebound. Jones. And a missed layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Korkmaz. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Jones. James against Jones. Here's Bonga. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Stolen. Here's Ntilikina. Check by James. And there's a pick. Jones, the pass to Bonga. On the wing, Jones. Here's Bonga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Pass to Jones. Here's Bonga. Over James. And it's Bonga missing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Finished off the break.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Oh, man. Talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Now, here is James. Jones with some nice D. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Jones has gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Now, here is James. An absolute bomb from three-point range. James has got 7.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Jones sets a screen. To the right side. 55 seconds left in the first. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Bonga gets the bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's James from the arc. Tries again. Brown can't hit. Deflects the pass. Outside Jones. Back to Jones. Outside Jones. Pass to Bonga. Just 4 to shoot. Jones sets a screen. The 3 ball. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 7. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's a Kobo. That 3's off the mark.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And that one misses. Washington with the ball. The steal. And they're running. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
On Wednesday and then on Friday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Here's Corneli. Pokashevsky covering. No good on the wing 3. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. No good with a layup. Here's a Kobo. Off the mark there with a 3. Washington right side. Pass to Pokashevsky. 3-pointer. A Kobo, no good. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Washington's shot is good.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Corneli. Got a piece of it.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Matajunas. And he buries his first look.
Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
Here's Lundberg. No made baskets yet. And he banks in the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Diallo. Here's a Kobo. That one goes in. Now Washington. Pokashevsky in the post. Can't connect from short range. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Washington outside. Knocked away. Here's the break. And he lays it in off the breakaway. He's got 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for the away team. Okobo.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
There's a minute 17 left in the second period. That one falls.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
The three, Diallo drops in the three. Diallo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs. Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
There's 53 seconds left in the half. Diallo outside. Let's go with a three. Doesn't go for him.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Pokashevsky. From outside the arc. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Here's a Kobo. Knocks it down from distance. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Washington, and there it is for him. Washington's gotten 4 this quarter. And they recover it. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Your home team.
They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. Time for...
Well, I think for the home team, right about where we left them at last check. They're solidly in that playoff picture.
It'll be interesting to see how their season progresses. I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And it's Jones in at the 4 slot. Here's Kalathis. 4-3. Jones grabs the board. Pass to Jones. His first shot attempt. Korkmaz pulls it in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Off with the layup. A tight one here in New York City. Jones against James. Jones, the pass to Jones. Here's Bonga. He's got 5. Off target from the wing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Home team foul. Davies. First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Kalathis. Jacks up a 3.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Here's Bonga. Check by James. And they pick up 2. Bonga's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Good on both. Here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's James. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, got a piece of it. Jones against James. Got it. James has got 11.
Well, they get one to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Here's Ldlc.
Away team foul. Brown. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Jones drives in. The shot's good. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Calathes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the away team.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
1:51 left in the third. Pass to Bonga. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. 10 points for him. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for the away team. James. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Here's Ldlc.
Away team.
No points yet.
Papagiannis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:21 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Bonga. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ldlc. The shot, no good. Here's Calathes. James, outside. He shoots it. A rare miss for him.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Ldlc, the pass to Jones. Here's Bonga. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bonga's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Brown with a screen. Here's Calathes. They get it back. Pass to Korkmaz. And here's James. Tries yet again. And the layup is good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Bonga. No good with a jumper from the wing. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Up by 1. And fourth quarter basket.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Washington against Brown. Here's Pokashevsky. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside, Brown. Releases. Great look there, but off target.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And the visitors call time here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
And Allie, thanks.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Tipped.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for two, Ldlc Pakusevsky. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Counted from distance.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
Goes back up. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. Okashevsky's got 6 points in the quarter. Okashevsky's gone 5 for 10 shooting tonight. Here's the pick. Akobo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Lundberg. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Here's Pokashevsky. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Akobo. The three-pointer off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Pokashevsky.
Away team foul. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. There's a screen. Here's Washington. And that one, good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Washington's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. There's the drive. And it's good. 2 points.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Pokashevsky. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Corneli. Basket's good.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now here's Washington with the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Washington's got 4 points now in the quarter. Washington's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. He's guarded by Washington, and he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Okashevsky, the pass to Washington. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Here's Diallo. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. Now here's Washington. Defense is right there. Deflected!
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Picked it out of midair! It's tipped. And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
At the line.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9.
45. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Harrison out there with Melodon. And it's Laverne in at the 5, patrolling the pace.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Harrison. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Here's Bunga. target from outside. Now here's Meladon, defended by Jones. Here's Laverne. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Meladon. Bonga pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. A second chance effort. Back to Jones. Pass to Bonga. Jacks up a three. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And that one's good. Harrison. Harrison's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Meladon. Pass to Harrison. They set the pick. Here's Meladon. Back to Harrison. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Ldlc. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Into the lane.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Jones, the pass to Jones. Unloads. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Now here's Meladon, defended by Jones. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he's able to get it back. 6 on the shot clock. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Bonga hits the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Schofield passes to Meladon. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from inflow.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Bonga. Kicks it out to Jones. Kept alive. Tries again. Bonga, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Ajinça. Pass to Schofield. Over to the left wing. Offensive rebound to the left wing. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Home team ball.
Meladon's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Ldlc. Davies kicks to Ldlc. They're running up the floor. Pass to Harrison. There's the drive. Now here's Meladon. Got it up. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end. Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
They've got Jackson. And it's Whitey in at the power forward. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Pakusevsky. It's deflected.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And they'll get another chance. Lee outside. Launches a three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
From downtown. And it's DeColo with the rebound. Outside Jackson. Pass to DeColo. A three-pointer off the mark. Guarded by Jackson. Okrzyjewski with the ball. A three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
You have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Jackson kicks to Lee. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
DeColo can't get it to go. Guarded by Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
DeColo dishes to Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
Here's DeColo. No scoring in this one. Here's Lighty. No good from outside. There's 1:47 left to play here in the half. No good with the layup. Jackson against Washington. Jackson gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jackson's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Lundberg. For 3. The rebound by Lighty.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Shoots a 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Lee up top. He's covered by Washington. Just 4 to shoot. Lee, that's good. Lee's got 10 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Great positioning on the putback. And so here's the home team. It's a 13-point game. Takes a three. Akusevsky can't hit. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Out to the right wing. That's to DeColo. Lee against Washington. Here's DeColo. Got it off in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And the first half is now in the books. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Nothing off about this off guard. Don't call him a 2. He's been there 1.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the home team.
Guys,
and that's all for us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Yes. They've got Jones. Lakina out there with Jones. And it's Davies in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Schofield passes to Laverne. Harrison in the corner. And he's good on the 3 ball. Harrison's got 7 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Jones. Schofield grabs the board.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And then Meladon with the dunk.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And Laverne kicks to Ajinça. They set the screen. Harrison. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Harrison's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the start.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Davies. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Jones, no luck. And here's Ajinça. He has 6. Here's Schofield. Pass to Ajinça. And here's Laverne to the inside. Ajinça kicks to Harrison. Here's Meladon. Offline with his 3.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Ldlc sensing when one of his guys was not covered, and then he found him.
Laverne with the ball. Pass to Meladon. From the arc. And rebounded by Davies. Meladon's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Here's Jones. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Schofield passes to Harrison. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Left side, Jones. The quick look, no good that time.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter.
Davies. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:27 left to play here in the third. Schofield passes to Meladon.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jones finds Jones. Here's Bunga. Shoots it. Pass to Ldlc. Here's the three. The offensive rebound. Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your home team.
And that one falls for Jones.
Taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Picked off in midair. Driving to the basket.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Here's Bunga. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Ajinça. Bunga pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Ldlc to the wing right side. Here's Bunga over Ajinça. The shot, no good. He can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 8. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Meladon. Laverne is out there with Harrison, and it's Schofield in at the 4-man position. Akusevsky can't hit. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Meladon. He's guarded closely. Here's Harrison. Misses from short range. To the right side. From deep Washington. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's. Ajinça kicks to Harrison. Down low. And it's blocked. All sorts of time. Akusevsky with the bucket.
Poku with no hesitation.
Now here's Meladon. Defense is right there. Here's Ajinça, and the chance by Ajinça.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Lundberg, it's good from long range. Lundberg's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Pokusevski. Good, nice job down low.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Maladon passes to Harrison. There's the three. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this, backbreakers.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Schofield passes to Ajinça. Now, here's Maladon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Lundberg. No good with the triple. Lundberg's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Here's Maladon. Lundberg grabs the rebound. Washington inside. Misses the layup.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Here's Ajinça. Got a hand on it. Here's the break. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Washington. And a miss there on the triple. Now Ajinça. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were.
Everybody, thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Maladon, and it's Schofield in at the 4. Here's Maladon, check by James. Knocked loose. Pass to Aginta. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
Slick move. Makes the turnaround jumper look easy.
It's James on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Harrison. Check by James. Here's Schofield. Spins. Pass to Harrison. Top of the key. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Brown. Can't cash it in from close range.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Laverne. Hauled in by Brown.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Doesn't go that time.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
And they're on the run. Shot to stop the run. Korkmaz, good.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
A nice shot by Schofield.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The deep three. It's not going to go for him.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Harrison. No one near him. Not going to go that time.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to James. Second shot opportunity. Here's Calathis. No good on the three.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Harrison. Over to the left wing. Maladon for three. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Korkmaz. Off target with the three. 1:20 left in the opening quarter. Here's Harrison. Here's Laverne. Pass to Maladon. Here's Harrison. Offline with a three. Here's Calathis. Off target from outside. Calathis is gone, just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Maladon for three. Here's Calathis. The three is up. And he can't get that one.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Laverne. Misses the three. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Calathis. No good on the triple.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Schofield. Shoots over Brown. Schofield's shot is off.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Brown, that's good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
A three from the inbound. And that's not going to go. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Here's Corneli. Oh, it's stolen away. Pass to Black.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
It sure does.
Here's Akobo. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
They set a pick. Pass to Lee. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's DeColo. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's Mata-Yunis. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Corneli. No good with the triple. Jackson against Diallo. Here's DeColo. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Diallo. From deep. It's hauled in by Black. Up top, Jackson. Here's DeColo.
Switch.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
DeColo, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Montejunas. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Black. Sinks that one from the post. Black's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Black. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
Sinks the tray. DeColo's got 5.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lee misses. Lee's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's a Kobo. No good from outside.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Offline with a 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
DeColo. Lee on the wing. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Shot on the wing. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Inside, here's a Kobo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Lee. Here's DeColo. 3-pointer off the mark. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
They'll have the advantage coming in, but it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it... And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the visiting team. And that'll do it for...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. DeColo's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
We've got Teo Maladon, and it's Schofield in at the 4. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the free throw, no good. Now, here is James. Still no points. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Maladon. Check by James. Maladon, no good.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Intercepted. James outside. No good on the 3. Here's Schofield, defended by Brown. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Harrison. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Korkmaz. Here's the 3. Here's James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw, no good.
For your home team, James.
He hits the second from the line. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Pass to James. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Schofield. Schofield's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Laverne from the arc. Pass to Aginsa. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Here's Schofield. He's got 5. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Aginsa's got 5.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A nice shot by Schofield.
The turnaround so difficult to perfect, but hard to see anything wrong with that one.
Here's Calathis. That 3's off the mark. Here's Maladon. Out to the right wing. Schofield shot is off. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Brown's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Aginsa misses. Outside, Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. He's got 5. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The 3, James. That shot off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Lets it fly. Back to Maladon. From deep three-point land. James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Calathis. Sends it home from three-point land. Calathes has got 6 points in the quarter.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Maladon for three. Offensive rebound to the wing on the left. Pass to Ajinça. Takes the three. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Knocks down the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triples. That's 3 in a row.
They set the screen. Here's Harrison. Here's Schofield. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Schofield's got 10 points in the game. Here's Calathes. And there's James from the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Teo Maladon, and it's Ajinça at the 3. Misses from short range. Here's Maladon. Lets a 3 fly. Tipped away and stolen by Diallo. Rebounded by Ajinça. Ajinça's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Schofield. Pass to Maladon. For 3. Schofield shot is off.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Got a piece of it. Going all the way to the rack. The 3. No good that time.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Diallo passes to Corday. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Maladon for 3. The rebound by Corday.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Akobo. The layup off target. And they're pushing it up. And he lobs it up. Banked it in off the glass.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Akobo gets the bucket.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Maladon. Here's Ajinça. From deep. Fires in the triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Schofield. Here's Ajinça, covered by Diallo.
2 minutes.
Ajinça misses. Ajinça's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. Here's Akobo. Rebounded by Ajinça.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's the fast break. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Come get it, come get it.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. This one for 3. Rebounded by Ajinça. Ajinça's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From downtown. Schofield shot is off.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Pass to Corneli. Here's Schofield. No good on the triple. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's a Kobo. Off the mark there with a three. Back to Maladon. Right wing.
At the line for two, Mateusz.
First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Misses the three. Here's DeColo. The long distance three is buried.
3 points.
And so the road team gets the W in this one.
The end of the game.
We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Ldlc. He's out there with Jones. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Ldlc passes to Bonga for the 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. To the middle. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, James. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Pass to Bonga. Over Brown. Bonga, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Diallo. Ldlc with the rebound. Diallo's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Inside. Davies, the pass to Bonga. Shoots it up. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Brown finds Diallo. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Diallo's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Now here's James. Misses the 3. Here's Ldlc. James defending.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's James. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if you want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. On the basket by Jones.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And Jones slams it home.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Coletas, no luck. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ldlc passes to Bonga. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Bonga. James defending. Davies down low. Jones the pass to Bonga. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Jones. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. The second effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Shooting for the away team.
James with a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 9. And we'll be back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Took him no time at all on that one. The 11-footer stolen away. Here's a Kobo. Here's the teardrop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the net.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And so he makes both from the line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
He takes it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Lundberg. Pass to Pakusevsky. And it's off from three-point range. Here's a Kobo. That three off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The layup off target. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. On Thursday, then on Saturday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
From outside the arc, Pakusevsky grabs the miss. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter, and the shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Takes it inside.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Washington passes to Pakusevsky.
Yeah, sometimes when you're 7 foot tall, folks, dunking is easy. Mr. Pakusevsky in prime position.
There's Wasengame. Hasn't made one yet. And he gets it to go.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Lundberg, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Assist goes to number 5.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Fires for three, and it's a Kobo missing. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks awarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Pass to Pakusevsky. Trains the three-pointer. Pakusevsky's got his second bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Moniunas. On the jam by Moniunas.
Man, that's an explosive move to the rim right there. Teammates are just loving that one.
They sure are, GA. He was soaring through the air. Washington. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They go wrong. Off target from three-point range. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. From deep, Washington. No good that time. They go wrong. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Down low. second left, and that one good. Pakusevski's got 9.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Leading by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2.
New topic. And that is our...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Got Diallo. He's out there with Brown. And it's James in at the point. And good that time.
Ldlc's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
Jones is out there with Ldlc. Then it's Jones. And it's Bonga in at small forward. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Jones kicks to Davies. Here's Ldlc. Shot from the top of the key. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Clearly
First
a
team
foul.
At the line for your home team, Diallo.
That free throw good from Diallo. Diallo hits them both. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Jones against James. Fires the 3. Jones, no luck. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now James. Nothing on the board. Fabianis can't hit. Now here's Jones. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Cuts off the pass. To the paint. Jones, the pass to Bonga. Here's Ldlc. Pass to Bonga.
Home team foul.
Three-pointer.
First personal foul. First team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's James missing.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Three-pointer. Kept alive.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Off target with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And stolen by Diallo. Deflects the pass. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Jones, no luck.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Here's Davies. Gets an open look and hits. Davies has got 4 points this quarter. Davies has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. As its superstar says, it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks. Down low. James kicks to Brown. And there's the try. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Outside, Jones. Pass to Davies. Here's Ldlc. Jones dishes to Davies. Back to Jones. Out left to the wing. Here's the three. Bonga, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Papianis passes to Brown. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Davies. He's got 8. Pass to Jones. Here's Ldlc. Back to Jones. The shot from the low post is good.
Assisted.
Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Blossingame, and it's a Kobo in at the shooting guard position. Pakusevsky can't hit. One-on-one fast break. Here's Blossingame with the drive. Makes it off the glass. And here is Washington. Pass the Lundberg. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And he can't get the first one.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
And he drives in. They get the rebound. Corniche off target at the rim. Corniche has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Tips it.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's a Kobo. Offline from the top of the key.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Now here's Monty Eunice, guarded closely. Pass to Corniche. Now Washington. Here's Pakusevsky. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the shot is off from Corniche. Corniche has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Monty Eunice with the steal. Here's Corniche. It's tipped. Washington with it. Inside. Pakusevsky can't hit. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Here's Washington. Corniche with the rebound. Corniche has got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's a Kobo missing. Now Washington. 1:11 left to play in the final quarter. The 3. Pass to Pakusevsky. And here is Washington. Throws it up high. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. 44 seconds left in the game. Here's Lundberg. The shot comes out. Begaron hits the three-point bomb. Here's Lundberg. Pass to Pakusevsky. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing. The tray. The rebound by Akobo. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Ldlc in at the 1 spot. Bonga. Off target from outside. Here's Maladon, defended by Jones.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Schofield, defended by Jones. Here's Agenza. Off target with the 3. Here's Bonga. Off target from 3-point range. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Maladon. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
Here's Bonga. No good with the triple. Bonga has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Pass to Harrison. Here's Agenza. Here's Laverne. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Here's Harrison. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. All sorts of time. Jones with the ball. To the paint. Second chance shot. Ldlc gets the bucket.
And Ldlc is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instinct and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Bonga. Fires for three. Ooh, poked away.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And here comes the break. Pulls up for three. Gets the three to fall.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Pass to Aginta. Let's go with a three. And the three-pointer goes. Aginta's got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Harrison. He's got 5. And they're pushing it up. Takes the three. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Maladon, pass to Harrison. From outside, off the mark.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. On target from range. He's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
They set a pick. Pass to Maladon. For 3. Jones grabs the board.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
On the break. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
From behind the arc. Drains the triple.
Yeah, I like the feel Ldlc showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fires the 3. Schofield's shot is off. Here's the break. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Laverne. And his first shot of the game, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Up 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Lee. Clock at 4. Out to the right wing. Here's DeColo. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Lundberg's shot is off. Pass to Jackson. Out to the wing. Here's DeColo. Here's Lee from outside the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Three-pointer. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Pokashevsky. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's stolen by Washington. And they're on the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off
Washington
making him go to the line.
And so Washington nails both of them. Here's Lee. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep. I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Down low. Ooh, it's stolen. Washington outside. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Black. Pokashevsky covering. Pass to Lee. Tries to spin move. Shoots. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Lee's got his second bucket of the night.
And putting the defender in the spin cycle. An underused move in his arsenal.
Fires from the corner. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's DeColo. Pass to Jackson. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Knocks down the triple. DeColo's got 9 points in the quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Team's ball.
Washington outside. Lets the 3 fly.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Launches it. Lee misses. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Pokashevsky. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Pokashevsky's got 5. Here's Lee. He's got 5. Knocks it down from distance. The 3 from Washington. The shot won't fall. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Up by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Make some noise.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix.
And let's move on and see the top vote getter. Appreciate you joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Teo Maledon, and it's Harrison in at the point guard position. Jones misses. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Maledon. The shot, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Jones from outside. Outside Jones. Pass to Ntilikina. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Here's Maladon. Oh, clanks the dunk. The ball's knocked loose. Fast break, here we go. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's the fast break. Ldlc misses.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Here's Ajinça, defended by Jones. Harrison with the bucket. Harrison's got his third bucket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Offensive board. No good with a layup. Here's Ajinça. Give him 8. Schofield passes to Harrison. Pass to Ajinça. Here's Harrison. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. Harrison's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Jones from outside. It doesn't go for him. Inside. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Maladon. Pass to Harrison. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Maladon, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's the 3. Jones misses. Here's Maladon, defended by Jones. Schofield passes to Maladon. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Maladon's got 8 points.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Schofield. Here's Maladon. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Ldlc. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Pass to Ajinça. The 3 is up. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Old team foul. Ajinça. First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Jones from outside.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this one. Man.
Here's Ajinça. Give him 8 points now. In transition, here they come. And the 3 off target.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 18. And well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pass Pass to Black. Out left to the wing. Here's DeColo. Here's Lee. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Here's Lee. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Ldlc to the paint. Ball stolen. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Jackson. On target from range. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Jones, the pass to Ldlc. The three. Can't hit that one.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Jones, the pass to Ldlc. Now here's Jones. The three is up. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got rebound number 8 now. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. Here's DeColo. Pass to Lee. Oh, there's the alley.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Here's Bonga. And a miss there on the triple.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Lee. Here's DeColo. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Lee.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Lee's gone 3 of 5 so far from downtown. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jackson surveying the D. The three-pointer off the mark. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Lee misses. Knocked away. Here's Black, defended by Jones. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
And the layup is good off the glass. Jones has got his first points of the night.
And, you know, Ldlc has outstanding height at the point guard spot. He's a big point guard, which really is an advantage in seeing the floor.
The rebound by Bonga. 1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. Here's Jones. Pass to Bonga. Tries again. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Assist from Jones.
55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's a pick. Here's DeColo. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Ldlc. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Lee. No good on the three. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's Bonga missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The rebound by Bonga. to the middle.
Davies.
And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loved it.
Thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Ldlc hitting the points. That one good for two.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here he goes. And he converts the layup. Ldlc has got his second basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Harrison scanning the floor, and they call an illegal screen. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're holding tight, still looking for ways to move up.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they weren't supposed to be this good. I mean, people have now started to accept that they're a real factor in how this season will ultimately play out.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Ldlc. No good with the triple. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closer. Papianis passes to Brown. Fires from way outside. Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Ldlc. James covering. The shot by Schofield, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Brown kicks to Papianis. In the corner, it's James. No good on the three. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stolen away. Here's Calathes. Laverne grabs the miss. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Harrison. Pass to Ldlc. Here's Ldlc. T right on him. Here's Schofield. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Schofield's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. A 3 ball. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Harrison. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Calathes. From outside, off the mark. Pushing it up. Fires the 3. The shot by Harrison, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From deep, James. Schofield grabs the board. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Here's Ldlc, and the jam by Ldlc.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Calathes. He has 7. He's got a clear path. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Close the alley-oop. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Ldlc. From deep. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Ldlc's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall. Hitting 75%. Brown sets a screen for James. No good with the layup. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Calathes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he can't hit the second. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And Laverne throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. James dishes to Calathes. Off target from 3-point range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. They get it again.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That one is off.
Wow.
At the line for
He has
the away
something in
team.
his eye on that shot.
Taking 2 shots.
So we can't get either to fall. Gets it to go. That one good from Papagiannis.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Here's Harrison. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
They've got Jackson. Lee out there with Black, and it's DeColo in at the 2-guard spot. Diallo out there with Corniche, and it's Okobo in at the shooting guard.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Shoots the 3, connects from 3-point range.
3 points.
Okobo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to DeColo. Back to Lee. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Okobo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. DeColo passes to Jackson. Beyond the arc. No good there. And here we go. Here's Diallo. That 3 off the mark.
Away team foul. Number 32. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for your home team, Lee. Shooting 1.
Here's DeColo. Still yet to score. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Bangs home the trifecta.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Eunice, the shot's good. Eunice has got his first bucket of the night. Now here's Lee. There's a good screen. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Stolen by Jackson. Fast break. Here we go. And here they go. And that one's good. DeColo's got 5 now.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
He takes it in. They get it back. Corniche misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's DeColo. Here's Lee outside. The rebound by Okobo.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Diallo has the open look. And the 3 off target. Diallo's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Jackson setting the pick here for Lee. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
There's 1:54 left now here in the second. For 3, buries it from 3-point range. Lee's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Here's Eunice. That one's off, still out of sync. Black kicks to Jackson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Lee outside. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Corniche. Here's a Kobo. Covered by Lee. Going inside. And Lee pulls it down.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
From deep three-point land, Black grabs the board.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Moniunas' shot is good. Moniunas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Black. Out to Lee. Four on the shot clock. No good from outside. That'll do it for the first half. Up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the home team.
They're big.
And that'll do it for...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Allen is out there with Harrison, and it's Laverne in its center. And taken away by Brown. They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown, and it's Galathis in at the 1. James, no good. Now, here's Ajinça. He's guarded closely to the inside. Back to Harrison. Lets the 3 fly. A shot that time, not on target. Harrison's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Galathis. He's got 8. Pass to James. Takes a 3. They get it back. Papagianni had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Laverne passes to Meladon. Here's Harrison. Clock at 6. A 3-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's James outside. A shot off that time.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Here's Laverne. And James pulls it down.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
On the wing, James. From outside the arc. Another miss by James.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
To the middle. And taken away by Brown. And here's the fast break. Got a piece of it. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Ajinça missing.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Home team foul. Shaquille Harrison. Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. James, the pass to Brown. Schofield grabs the board. Schofield's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Laverne. And here is Melodon. Down low. Schofield passes to Harrison.
2 minutes
now here's Melodon.
2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Over James. Calathis grabs the board. Poke loose. Looking to get it going. James, no good.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And here they come. Brown outside. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And hard to pass on that good a look from three-point range, even if you've got a clear path to the basket.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Back to Korkmaz. Takes the 3. Harrison with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Melodon. And it's blocked by Brown.
Home team foul. Ajinsaz. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half-court.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
James against Lee. James with the bucket.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
And he slams it one-handed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Home team foul. Lee. First personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team. Calathis. 2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And there's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Calathis gets the bucket. Calathis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Lee. Black is out there with Jackson, and it's DeCola in at the 2.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Outside Jackson. Pass to DeColo.
And after shooting over 45% in that first half, which helped them build the lead. It hasn't been quite as easy for them here in the second.
Diallo's gone 1 of 4 from the field. To the inside, Black, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Lee with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Moniutis in the post. The layup missed. Inside. Moniutis with the steal. Covered by Lee. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. It's to DeColo. Tipped away to the left wing. Here's Black. Out to Lee. DeColo dishes to Lee. Here's DeColo. Lee with the ball. Pass to DeColo. Six to shoot. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's a Kobo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And DeColo kicks to Jackson. Lee outside. Back to Jackson.
2 minutes
to
remaining.
DeColo.
2 minutes.
And here is Lee. To the paint. It's 2-on-1. Here's Cortez. The shot misses. And here comes the break. Moniutis with the steal. Here's a Kobo. Off target with his three. Kobo's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Here's Lee. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
That's to Diallo. Lets it go with a three. Black grabs the board. Black's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's DeColo. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
At the line for one.
And the technical free throw is good. Pass to Black. Moniutis with the steal. Diallo inside. Guarded by Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Lee. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Screen by Lee. Here's DeColo. A three-pointer off the mark. Puts up a three. And it goes out of bounds following the shot. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lee outside. To the wing on the left. Fires from way outside. Kept alive. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Away team ball.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good competition with the hometown advantage.